Hi, this is Kim, or at Bus Camber 42, continuing my playthrough of Black Myth Wukong on PlayStation 5. Well, last time we beat the 100-Eyed Taoist and finished Chapter 4, which took 1 or 2 or 8 goes, and then we moved on to Chapter 5, where we actually had a much better run, and we did about the first 6 bosses of it. And I have just noticed that the loading screen does change by the chapter as well, see, because we've got all the ash and lava that info compared to the Nightmare Frontier last time. That's quite cool. And hi there, Info Shark. How are you doing today? Before we proceed, I'll just get the game loading and then I'll feed the cats as you have requested. So, the cats have been on treat detox for the last few days because Tiamat managed to get into my dreamy stash after the last stream and helped herself to most of them. So she is, all 3 of them are here now. They're a bit desperate because we've been without treats for a few days. And here we go. So there's some for Schrodinger. Here's Tiamat's now sat on my keyboard. Of course she is. Let's give Tia a few. And then I will reach over and give some to Bear as well. So there's Tia's if she can figure out that they're in front of her face. Yes, she has. And here's some for Share Bear. Here you go, Sherry. So there we are. Everyone's had some treats and we're ready to go. So let me just put the rest of the treats under my blanket so Tia can't see them. So this is where we left off last time. We're in the, I think it's called something like Furnace Valley or something like that. We had found Flint Chief, the optional boss, and so we were just trying to continue through. I did last time, because I thought about it just after we shut off the stream, go back to Chen Monkey, and I think I bought another upgrade. Oh shit. So I get not watching where I'm going. I bought another upgrade for the gourd, and I gave Shenlong those seeds that we picked up last time. So that's all just been done in the background. But other than that, it's as we left it. So I just got a bit turned around last time we were here, so... Was that a bigger one? Shit, it is, isn't it? Yep, that's what happens when I'm not watching what I'm doing. Let's just try and put that fire out a bit. There we go. Oh, fucking hell. Walked right into that. Oh, it fell off. That's okay then. Right, off we go. That's another Lyle one. The Lyle ones are less irritating at least. You can get them down in a good flurry. I might just run away if we can from the wanker at the bottom down here. There's the guy with the big shield. I don't like them very much. They just take far too much effort to beat. But I think there's one coming up on the slope. So let's just have a quick look at the map. Hi Laura, how's it going today? So at the bottom, we're here. We need to go past whatever that kind of pagoda-esque thing is on the map. I'm not sure what that is. What the hell is that? Was that the cart? Because we found the cart that Daly said was part of a quest last time. So yeah, I think that might be the dead end with the cart. So we just need to go straight on at the... I'm going to say it's like a little tower or pagoda. And then turn off down there, I think, to get back on track. Oh, you've had a stir-frying kimchi. Am I the kimchi or are you eating kimchi? It's hard to say. Could be either. I'll get to those cats for you in a second, Laura, just when we're somewhere safe. Oh, and I've plummeted off a cliff. I'm the kimchi, of course I am. That is my name, after all. Wait, did I pick that up? Yes, I did. And I'm being blasted by the flamelings wherever they are. There they are. I think I'm on fire. Let's just put that out. Where's the other one that's shooting me? Oh, he's over there. Saw him in the shadow. Got some smoked tofu, greens and mushrooms. Oh, that sounds brilliant, Laura. We're having tortilla soup after this. And I also baked a cake, so we've got that to enjoy later. Well, I say I. Nick and I baked a cake. But naturally, all the, if it's delicious, it's all my doing. Let's say. I did bake a cake. Occasionally I can do things. I'll have you know that one of my cakes is award-winning. Oh fuck, there's two of them. Thought that seemed a bit horrible. Got two off the track again, unless there's going to be another checkpoint before the next boss. And I can't guarantee that. I need to get back up there, because I got knocked down, didn't I? Oh fuck, I wonder if that thing's the tower we can see on the map. Let's just try and run straight ahead. Or it could be this thing next to me, maybe that's the tower. I'm so fucking lost. No, we're heading into that dead end, so really it should be directly behind where I am now. Is where we should be. Ah, up there, okay. Ah, that'll be my tower. I see it now. Alright, let's keep going. Whoa, fuck! Right, I think I got him. Alright, let's keep going up and try not to fall. Because falling is how I wound up in that boss pit last time. Oh god, it's another Tooper. Where's the other boss then? Or are they both attached to each other? I can't tell. Let's find out. Oh, he's behind him! Ah, I saw him there. Okay, it's fine. Can't remember who I am. Oh, I'm the dragon. Okay. God, this is confusing. Right, go attack that guy first because it's easier to see. Okay, I don't know what that was. I've lost my lock on. Where is he? Oh, there's someone over there. I think that's the other one. Okay, I'm dead. I have no fucking clue what we're doing in that fight. A cake, Guinness and chocolate. No, it's not my chocolate and Guinness cake. It's a tomato soup cake this time, made with almost an entire can of tomato soup. Right, at least we know there's a boss right there. We will try and run and not use any healing items before we get to it this time, just so we're there on full power. Yeah, I know. It looks pretty damn awesome as well, my tomato soup cake. It's from a cookbook called Baking Yesteryear that are all like old-timey recipes from, you know, times when different ingredients were scarce, so you make substitutions. We made one with mashed potato a while ago that was really nice as well. But today is tomato soup cake. Right, I was just going to change my magic spell. Just because Dragon ain't really doing it for me. How is tomato soup cake? I will take a photo of it later and show you. The batter does taste very nice. Right, anyway. Travel. No, it's not travel. I was looking for... let's do set the spells. Let's get back the fire guy. Red Tides. I miss him. Dragon's not really been cutting it for me at the moment, at least in these multi-enemy boss fights. Let's try again. Right, so we are just going to try and run like fuck, just so we take minimal damage getting through here. We know the boss fight is basically where that kind of towery, pagoda-y building is. I don't know what you call those. Like the really big shrine gate on the hill. You can just see in the corner of the map there, in fact. Whoa, fuck. Didn't see him laying on the ground there. Let's go get rid of that wanker. Or away from that wanker, rather. They're not very quick, those ones, at least. Okay. fell in the lava yet again. I know, game, I know. Shouldn't fall in lava. At least the lava doesn't seem to hurt him. And that is the route we need to be taking, because there's the gate. So then we went up to the top of the hill after that. We're almost there, it's just a bit of a walk of shame to this one. There it is. So that's my boss arena up there. Yep, I remembered you too. I think I can outrun you. Let's try this again. At least we've got all our gear this time. Oh, fuck it. One's here. Fuck. That's a little better. Might see if I can bring all the monkeys out too. I think I got them. Yes, I did. Okay, Misty Cloud just took a good battering at least. Not sure what Cloud and Mist is gone though. Oh, he's doing the thing again. Fuck. Where's the other one gone? Fuck. Oh fuck, that's bad! Heal, heal, heal! Lucky, I'm stuck on something. I do not like this. Right. Almost got him at least. Right, Misty Cloud's down. Almost got you. I still do not like multiple target fights. But done. Okay, we got a not a void. Oh, we got a soul. Okay, let's take that. Let's just make sure we're healed up first. And there we are. That was Cloudy Mist and Misty Cloud. Good boss names. So let's do the cat feeding for Laura now. If I can summon anybody, we will find out. Is it sweet? The tomato soup cake that we're still talking about is actually kind of a spiced cake. It had cinnamon and nutmeg and cloves and stuff like that in it. So the cream cheese icing on it's quite sweet, but the cake itself isn't. It's more of a kind of spiced cake. The tomatoes just kind of make it rich and moist. It's very, very nice, but it doesn't actually taste tomatoey. They just give it a bit of a something. Spice cake's something. What do you call it? Ginger cake otherwise? You heathen. See? You've even offended the cats. They're not coming for treats. Okay, looks like there's a checkpoint. Oh, thankfully right there. So that's my checkpoint. We should probably get out the useless map at some point as well. Just to make sure we're heading in the right direction. Though I seem to remember from glancing at the useless map last time that this area is actually quite linear. So where were we? That was Cloudy Mr. Misty Cloud, so this must be Raksha Palace? Yes, it is. So yeah, I know where we are on Useless Map. So there are two ways I can go from here. One will take me to the Emerald Hall, and the other will take me to a place I can upgrade my gourd, apparently. So I'd like... Oh, that's got to be the Emerald Hall, right? Look at it. So let's look around other places first, because I'd like my gourd upgrade. My gourd is my healing item, after all. So maybe it's something to do with this lava over here? Or over the bridge? Let's try the bridge first. Probably better than plummeting into lava. Let's see what's over there. Oh, it's one of the balls. Why do all enemies have shields now? There we go. Not as annoying as the guys with the big shields, at least. So I'm just going to follow this little bridge first and see where it takes me. Mind you, that's looking very Emerald Hall-like now. Oh, yada yada. Oh well, if we end up at the Emerald Hall, we'll just teleport back here and take the other route. That's probably the safest way, now I'm thinking about it. Right, he's down at least. Where's the other one? Whoa, where's the fireball coming from? Right, I think I'm on fire. Yeah, I am. I don't know where the fireballs are coming from, though. Yeah, I might just look down the other route, too, just to see if it does look as important. So my next boss is called the Keeper of the Flaming Mountains when we reach him. Okay. Oh, there's just a little area down there. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to go. Oh no, there's just a pill there. Oh, is the big door just a treasure chest? Ah, so that's not going to be my through route then. That's the mana pill. Cool beans. I can hear something mouth breathing somewhere. It's so dark. Is there anything in any of these corners? What's that? That's just scenery, I think. Okay, that was the big scary arch that I kind of assumed was a through route. So what does that leave me? We haven't checked out the lava flows. Let's have done a little look in... Oh, flip, I think I just clipped my healing item. Let's have a little look around the lava first, why not? Gotcha. Oh, excuse me, guys. Another one. I don't want to waste my big attack when he's almost down. Gotcha. That's him. Those things are fire dates, okay. Let's just keep to the lava. The oddly non-hot lava. Can I get up there? Oh yeah, I can. Let's see what else we got down here. Almost. Gotcha. Okay, what's that? Is that a treasure chest? Every area I check is an area I don't have to check again when I die, at least. We'll take that. Well, you're loud. Oh, is that where the fire was coming from before? Ah, so it's one of you wankers. Let's not be on fire anymore. How about that? There we go. Whoa, look at those things! Oh, I'm not looking forward to fighting them in about 20 seconds' time. Let's make sure we've cleared out anyone who looks terrible first. I mean, he looks pretty bad. Come on, big fella. Coming over here? Why are you backing away? Come on. Gotcha. Well, that could have been much, much worse. So that must have been the guy who was pelting me with fire before when I came over the bridge. Yeah, he can stay there. I can't see anything else of interest. But there are two of them over there that are going to be nuisances if I let them live. Right, at least we got one of them. Fuck. That was a bad place to fall off. Because it means he's going to pelt me with stuff before I can get back to him. Where the hell even is he? No, he didn't come down with me. Oh, god damn it. And I fell into the lava. That's not great. Right, we'll go back round again. Oh, it's got the shield at least. I was hoping to hit him rather than the shield. There goes the shield. Right, that's that. God, I love light attacks. Right, come on. The only problem is we left that guy on the bridge alive, which means the flame guy's alive too. I have a master plan of sprinting at him and just using my big attack this time. Right, flame guy. No, I'm not interested in you just now. I want him. Still hit me, but at least I killed him. Oh, there's another one shooting at me, I think. I'm not sure where the other one is. Just thought I saw a fireball. There he is. You bastard. Right. There's still one alive up there, unless that was him following me. Let's go see. No, it might have been him following me, actually. I can't see him anymore. Oh, no. Don't want to die. Right, let's take no chances. Right, that's him down. So there's still the two big things to fight over there. Did I miss anything up here? Might have done. I do want to fight the two big things at some point. I just want to make sure there's none of these guys around to gank me while I do. Again, there's two of them over there near the next checkpoint, which I might want to get before I challenge them as well. Okay, it seems that going across here was a bad idea. Yeah, it's triggered them. Okay, that was scary. And now everything's on fire. Yet somehow it still didn't take out those two enemies. Right, what can we do? Let's go straight for the fire guy. Oh, there's one with a shield. Can he get back up here? There he can. Horrible feeling that's about to unleash hell. Yes, it is. Where was that checkpoint? Can we grab it? Yes, we can. So at least I've got a good vantage point to go and fight those two guys now. So this is the Emerald Hall. So we did know there was the other route I was supposed to take before getting to the Emerald Hall. So it's time for an exploration. My god, look at the size of it. But I'm gonna have to fight it. Oh fuck, that was longer reach than I thought he was going to have. Right, I want to beat the fire guy first. So otherwise it's going to be a pain in the neck. Right, there we are. Right, that's sorted that problem out. Now, I've got to try and get to that thing without being killed by him. Because I want to fight him very badly. Well, at least I want to see if they are fightable. Oh yeah! They are indeed fightable. This is a job for the thing that stops fire. That thing. One of them. I think there were two. There are two. Curio for beating that one. Do you think he's going to be a one-shot? What do we reckon? Anyway, let's continue having a little look around now. So, was he guarding anything interesting? Was it just for the novelty of fighting him? Hard to say. Oh, there's the other one. Unfortunately, I won't have to look at many for this fight either. Or any of my magics. I think I beat him. Ah, phew, okay. At least I beat them. So what's this thing over here then that they're kind of sitting on? Let's have a look. Well, that looks like a wine worm, yes it is. And that looks like... Oh, the kind of drunk guy.
何以称我情？浊酒且自陶。好酒当配好器，这个拿去。牛魔王认了命，可是有人不想认。清官难断家事，你我何必沾手？喝上一壶好酒，忘绝烦恼忧愁。牛魔王认了命，可是有人不想认。清官难断家事，你我何必沾手？喝上一壶好酒，忘绝烦恼忧愁。
Is he cycling?
牛魔王认了命
Yes, he is.
可是有人不想认。清官难断家事，你我何
Hiya, Daly. How's it going? And there we have it, gourd fully upgraded. Nice. Oh, I'm glad you're well. Right, so we found the guy I was looking for. I killed the giants. Oh, I can get those souls over there now. But after that, we should probably go and see what's past the new checkpoint. I guess let's just do the cursory look and see if I can make any new weapons first. Here we go. So, store, sell. Let's flog some stuff. And see what I can buy. Oh, I did figure out last time as well. It was just after the session. I didn't have enough money to do it. What we do with Bodhisattva's right and left hands, we can trade them with a hefty chunk of cash to the Chen monkey, and he'll give us a new gourd for them, it turns out. So we'll look at that at some point, but first, more importantly, is there any weapons I haven't made that I can make? That's what I've made. That's my centipede staff. Can't do anything with the spike shaft yet. The long wreath staff, I think there was one I could make. It's that one. But I need shit tons of money to do so. Cloud pattern can be upgraded, but I need 2 more Samadhi fire crystals to do so, so we can't do it yet. Nope, so we're good for weapons for now. And I think I crafted my new armor set too. Last time. Yes, must have done. Let's just make sure I made all the parts of it. What am I currently wearing? That'll be the clue. Equipped. Yeah, it's that one. The centipede armor. So centipede armor. Centipede hat. I think I made all the parts, but we'll see. Centipede arm guards. Centipede greaves. Yep, we are there with that. So let's just travel to Chen Monkey and I'll show you guys what I mean and see if we can actually buy the gourd from him now. We might just have enough money for that and then we can start saving for the long wreath staff. So it was something I said I was going to look up because I felt there should be a use for the Bodhisattva's right and left hand. Of course, I totally forgot to look it up, but just happened to spot it when I was upgrading the gourd at the end of last session. So here we have Chen Monkey. And it was just in his store. He has this item. The Immortal Blessing Gourd requires both the left hand and the right hand of the Bodhisattva and a bunch of will. So let's buy that one, thinking about it now.
I've
upgraded all the gourds that are upgradable. I can't afford to upgrade my drink any further. How much more worms do I need? 1 more to upgrade again, so we're good for now. But anyway, let's go back and see if there is a boss. Because there wasn't one since the last checkpoint, so I think there's likely to be one imminently. I don't know if I'm geared for it, but we will find out after he inevitably kills me, I guess. Okay, so, yep, that's the way I came up, so we've got to continue up there, I guess, into the Emerald Hall.
别以为做娘的不知你那点小心思。难保不是盼望我们都气死了，好与你哥哥在这山中逍遥快活。
母亲冤枉！若不是心有父王安危，我何苦找到上仙一起来这里央求？
狐狸精就是狐狸精，我看你只想骗去芭蕉扇，做个人情献给聂儿。
我是父王的亲生骨肉，承蒙母亲不弃，才得以苟活至今。哥哥待我再好，又怎比得上双亲的天恩呢？
扇子的事我意已决，当时多造的孽缘，如今不配自怜。反倒是你，挑这个时候来，是何缘由啊？
师姐，这是你的家事，为界外人，本不便知会。但平儿找到我，说天命人已经到了火焰山。
天命，天命，乖乖听老天命令。气个老不死，名字起得倒怪传神的。
他的真实来历，你我皆知。届时，你的儿女也好，丈夫也罢，连上这罗刹宝地，都难逃灰飞烟灭。
一颗身不由己的棋子来了又有何惧？我说老牛与孩儿，我那芭蕉扇也不是吃素。
他前脚得知身世，天命人后脚就到，两事同时发生，师姐不觉得诡异吗？
身世？什么身世？你们在说谁？
我听闻剩余几个遗物，都已落入天命人之手。师姐，事已至此，你还不明白吗？是谁让他回来的？那些东西当真是修炼至宝？只怕我们一个个自作聪明，到头来反倒成了助他还魂的祭品。我不在意别人死活，我从来都只在意你一个人。不如我们两个一起走吧。当年在上面我如何待你，今后也会如何待你。
师弟，到了这种时候，竟只有你还挂念着我，我一下没了主意。来，坐上来，与我细说。
母亲，不可信他，这厮面露奸相，定有轻薄之意。淫贼，我是白瞎了请你救人，你竟趁人之危，你敢！
长辈们说话，轮不到一个庶女弄舌。我与你母亲相识的时候，你那父王大约还套着牛梭子，不知在哪里离地呢。
淫贼下贱，母亲别信他。
一边清静清静。这才好些。师姐，下界之后，小仙还从没离你这么近过。
师弟，这些年其实我也很怀念宫里的日子。
这是何物？
猪蹄呀，还能是什么？再不睡醒，你要扑上来啃一口了！
杀我也，气杀我也！嘎杂东西，竟敢化作师姐模样炸我！
老朋友，见什么外呢？咱俩携手剿灭狐狸洞的日子，我老朱也想念他紧呐！
狡猾东西，亏我一片诚心，竟着了你这恶心手段！
扯什么淡？这一路的阴兵诡将，以为老朱看不出是谁的杰作？哟，神职，你也到了，正好正好，与叔叔一起会会这坏了纲城的滥淫贱货。
孽畜！这么多年了，还是妖性难移， 我这斗帅宫的无根水一旦落了地，看你还如何放肆！曾经我助你等西行，今日不妨再送一程。
Oh, that was impressive. He's going down very fast though, so I'm going to save some mana, assuming this is going to be a two-phase fight. Oh, I love that water effect. Okay, wasted that. Be careful when he jumps up into the air then. Where's he gone? Someone over there. Oh, that's not him though. What's that? Weird revenant. Okay, there's lots of them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I am not sure what I'm looking at anymore. I can't see him. Okay. Try and get that archer because he's kind of out on a limb. There they are. One archer down. Let's go try and get the other one. I think the archers are the ones making that weird noise. I think he's up in the air until we've beaten all the revenants by the look of it. He's just kind of drifting up above me. Right. So another one over there. Yep. Running out of stamina a bit. Right, that might be all the archers. Let's go get the white ones now. There's that one. Oh, fuck. Thought that'd do it. Apparently not. Right, presumably he's coming back down now. What the hell's he doing now? Come down. Oh, come on. Very beautiful, but chaotic. Oh, fuck. Special help. Oh, is he doing the bad thing again? Oh, he's sent out something scarier. Okay. There's that curiously sexy horse. Whoops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Heal, 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 heal. Nope. Couldn't heal. Okay. Need to be a bit more careful with this guy. I still have a bad feeling about this being a multiple phase fight. I'm just trying to save enough to cast my big spells in the second phase. But of course, I could try using my summon because it'll respawn. Anyhow, let's try that again. So, you know, if he's going to do something big in the second phase, I'd like to save, oh, a pluck of many for that one. Just having a little look over here first. Didn't really look around before that last fight. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much anyway. So let's go.
这遭死也做个阴兵，我使唤你。
哦。
住手了你！
Down, yep.
如来为道，无称尊。
Okay, this might be the phase where the kind of black and white guys appear. Right, like last time, I'd like to take the archers out first. If I can. Fuck, but that guy's not going to leave me alone. The archers are a little more annoying, so they're also slower, so they've got that going for them. That, yes.
阴阳离绝，精气难绝。
Oh, that's curiously sexy horse, so he does always come out and ask how weak you get the guy. Come on, heal, heal, heal. Almost. Oh fuck, got greedy. Phew.
阴阳之道，一向一备；天地之道，一升一降。今日就拿你这毛贼，喂喂我的阴阳鱼。
这家子真不知礼数，弄这么条小鱼儿，还不够请咱吃饭的。
Yep, don't know what I expected. Whoa, heal! Oh fuck! Started the fight with no health. Oh man. Wonder if you have to do those two in one go. This game varies a bit with that. We shall see, we shall see. They're saying the boss uses yin yang and is in a special unique area. Yeah, it's quite an interesting fight. I really do like that arena. It makes me think of the one the Elden Beast is in Elden Ring. Just the endless lake. Alright, let's have a look. Do we have to do both phases at once, or will it just let us start from the fish? We're about to find out. Now we have to do both at the same time. Fair enough. So let me change how I treat this one at least. Good now. Is that the Revenants? Yes, I think it is. What to expect from these guys now. Are they all on me? Oh, for fuck's sake, Bajie, what the hell are you playing at? Right, let's try. One of the black archers left. Almost. Yep. Right. Fuck. I think that was all of them. So next phase, where is he? There he is. Oh, fuck, what was that? Okay, that was a grapple. Fuck, every time. I'll stop trying to do that on him. It's a very pretty fight. Right, I think that might be Pierce's second wolf on the way. Yeah, there he is.
阴阳之道，一向一备；天地之道，一升一降。今日就拿你这毛贼喂喂我的阴阳鱼。
这家子真不知礼数，弄这么条小鱼儿，还不够请咱吃饭的。
Okay, fishy. Wow, I barely hit it. Well, that's a bit of damage. I'll learn it. Woohoo! Impressive guy, isn't he? Okay, I love the way he looks. It's a bit of the vacuous rom in this fight as well. From Bloodborne. Yeah, folks can see it too, he says. Oh, come on, fish, come down. I don't like looking at that. Let's try and get some stamina back. Totally missed the fish, but hey. I'm out of most of my good attacks now as well. It's him and me. Oi! Shit. Just trying to save up my 4-point attack. He's magnificent. Okay, maybe I should start dodging then. Oh, come on, move! Move, move! Ah, fuck you, big fish. Got him!
身世之谜已揭，红孩儿是不会善罢甘休的。你眼里这地府天翻，不过是人家案板上一碗冷饭。
啊，这厮溜了，老朱才刚打了个盹儿，小小单童这等猖狂，以前也是个清白出身。说起来，都是大师兄造的孽。命不好就罢了，又爱上了不该爱的人。你从这边上去看看有无通路，我再去四处找寻找寻。老娘虽然跑了，难说宝贝还在山内。
Ah, there we go. That was fun. I like that one. The yin-yang fish was more fun than the first phase. Ooh. I got some kind of chest armor for doing it as well, a yin-yang Taoist robe. So that's cool. Okay. So I believe, from what I read the other day, when I get my next checkpoint, this is when we can go back and finish that puzzle with Curiously Sexy Horse's cart. Oh, there's something shiny up there. Let's grab that too. A drink. Long balm. Okay. So let's carry on up the hill. I can't imagine we're far from a checkpoint. Where there's a boss, there are usually checkpoints. Although there is an enemy up there, so who can say? Oh well, if we die, we go back to a checkpoint, don't we? It works either way. I thought he was stunning there, but he wasn't. Trixie. See if we can grab that before the enemy spots me. Oh, fuck! Fire! Fire from the sky! I have no idea where the fire's coming from this time. Almost. Right, let's move away from whatever's burning me. Run! Run in an orderly fashion. If I can get a bit higher, I can figure out. No, still no idea where it's coming from. I love that music though. Oh fuck! Yeah, we should have gone back to the checkpoint. Well, I know where the next cart is. This one kind of has free reign as well. That's kind of interesting. They've usually been rammed in corners. Okay, this is scarier than the previous cart. I don't think we're going to do this with no healing items, but hey. Whoa, it shoots fire from its sides too. This is horrifying. Right. I got no heals left, have I? Use one of the life-saving pills, I guess. Possibly waste it though. I don't think we're doing this without any heals. Alright, it's not going to be a bad boss, but maybe do it with some spells and heals this time. At least we know where he is. And if we're going back to the checkpoint anyway, I might just nip back to Curiously Sexy Horse's cart and see if we can deal with that now. I believe it was beating the Keeper of the Flaming Mountain is what I had to do. Yeah, because we released his soul or something just then. I don't know anymore. Let's travel back. Flaming Mountain. He was the valley entrance. So this is the broken down cart that Daly kind of directed us to kindly last time. I believe I've done the prerequisite now to actually interact with it. Let's It's one of those ones where it ain't that clear, but I did Google it the other day. So let's just run past some of these obstacles because there are quite a lot of enemies here like we saw earlier. So this is the area leading up to Flint Chief and the boss we beat at the start this time, Cloudy Mr. Misty Cloud. So if we sprint through, avoiding all those horrifying screaming enemies because they're just going to keep coming. And he was kind of on the way towards Misty Cloud, but in a different direction. Oh, well, fuck. Almost. I always jump there. Why? Why do I jump there? I do not know. Not that one, it's the other one. The Minotaur NPC should help with the silver cart. The Minotaur, like, oh, the guy from the start. The start of the area, Pale-Axe, whatever he is. Is that who we're talking about? Okay, where was Curiously Sexy Horse? I think I've gone a bit too far. Maybe I needed to be down in the abyss. Let's just avoid him, because he's an annoying wanker. I might have to take out the two enemies that are here, because they get in the way a bit. Like that one. Whoa, he's come down too. Oh, you bastard. Alright. You want to die so bad? You can die. Something about that shield, and then we'll finish you off. Right. Now let's figure out where we're going. Yeah, we are on the right level now. He was over here. Let's just make sure the flamelings aren't going to burn me along the way. I love that these things are called flamelings. It's an adorable name for a creepy human-faced worm in a lava field. Oh, there's another one behind me. Where is he? Ah, quite a few of you guys, ain't there? Ah, there's the cart. Spotted it. Is that one bigger than the others? Yeah, these ones are a bit bigger. The Pale-Axe NPC. Ah, yeah, I remember. Oh, come on. Miss all of them? Let's just use that while we're being set on fire. I am just missing every attack on this guy. I cannot see what I'm doing. Oh, for fuck's sake. This guy was not as annoying last time. And he knocked me out with my big attack. Of course he did. Right. Dealt with that wanker. Let's get all the worms out of the way. Anyone else? There's one over there. Right. Now let us go interact with the cart.
一念尚存，为的便是等你。取走吧，生死茫茫。
Okay, we got a trophy, urge unfulfilled, and the dark thunder spell. In darkness, cunning change doth brew, slow of step yet resolute. Transform into a horsesquire, immune to thunder damage, inflicting thunder bane on the enemy. Focus built up before transformation can be converted. Aww. Poor old, curiously sexy horse. Guess we're not going to be talking to him anymore then, as we've just released his soul. And later we'll read his story now we've unlocked it, which will probably tell me what his name actually is. But he will forever be curiously sexy horse. Will that be a lesson to you? Oh, wow. You know, if you kill me, guy, you'll actually do me a favour. It'll save me a walk. Right, let's get back to the checkpoint. So where is the Minotaur, Daily? Was he in the arena? Did I just miss him? Or do I have to go back and fetch him from the start of the level? Where I first meet him. Okay, let's go have a chat with him. Furnace Valley. No, he wasn't Furnace Valley. He was Ashen Pass 1, I think. Or he might even be Woods of Ember, the one after it. But we will find him fast enough. Just try and remember where he was. He is... That's him, I think. The Woods of Ember might have been a bit closer, but we will find out shortly. No, he was just around here somewhere. There he is. Daly says I need to chat to you, fella.
老子往这儿一站，谁敢来？再来几个阴兵，让老子杀杀才痛快！听着，红孩儿出动五行车儿，行的是障眼法，得亏老子聪明。哼哼，呸！小杂种！你速速上山，我倒要看看他葫芦里卖的什么药。哼！ 五行车，那必是5辆车，你到底拆了几辆啊？哎，罢了，山门看来是守住了，你且先去，我随后就到。老大王曾说，五行车名为五行，实属五脏，各有不同脾性。 老大王曾说，五行车。
Right, we've exhausted everything he's got to say. He did say he'd catch up with me, so maybe that's done it, Daily. Let's go back to the other cart and find out. Right, let's go. So, let's travel back. Ooh, what can I brew? What did I pick up? Oh yeah, I got my new gourds, didn't I? So the mythical long bomb, 30% of maximum health, considerably increases damage executed by the next attack. Meh. That would be good in very certain circumstances. Right, anyway, the Emerald Hall. We got a bit of a hike here, but let's get back up to where that cart was. Okay, so I guess we have to cross back where we fought the yin-yang fish. Then it was kind of through there. Just be attack careful. I'm going to take out him because he'll be irritating otherwise. I don't think I can let the other guys live. But he's got the ranged attacks, and otherwise he'll wind up shooting me in the back. I think I can run past the other two. Oh, only one. The other one was a one-shot, it seems. It might be the cart, now I'm thinking about it, that's raining hell upon me. Because it is up on top of the mountain. So maybe that's what's causing the kind of constant fire. Let's go see. Ah, Daly was right. We do have our buddy there. Whoa, hello. Around the front of it. Not smart. Let's just do the... That's what I was after. Oh, fuck. Can't even see where I am. I've lost my lock on. I wish he would stop facing the wall. Out there before it spotted me. I don't think I did. Wonder what's got him anyway. Oh fuck! Oh, that was unlucky. Let's try him again. Maybe not stand in the fire this time. Oh, I think I'll send Pluck out earlier this time. Let's just nix him. Okay, run, run, run. It's just one hell of a walk of shame. I would have thought they would have put a checkpoint after the yin-yang fish, just to save that really long walk across the gardens in a big empty area. Alas. Alright, let's get the fire bastard first. And then, like last time, we'll just run all the way to the boss. Oh well. At least it's no Martel Ligarius Walk of Shame. I still consider that the worst Walk of Shame in any Souls-like game. Especially as I've never beaten Ligarius on the first try, so always seen it at least a few times. There we go, worked this time. Much easier. Nearly. Done. Okay, that's another cart defeated.
杀了个爽！瞧见没？老子大斧一挥，歘歘歘！那个不孝子不知从哪儿听来些鬼话，竟在火焰神弄出这么大动静。老大王为何人气摆布？凭他的本事，10个红孩儿也不是对手。老大王远远瞧着，身旁既不见坐骑，更不见混铁棍，这其中到底有何缘由？火焰神究竟还有什么？看不明白，得先找到碧水金睛兽才好。碧水金睛兽是老大王的心爱坐骑，如同手足弟兄，怎会不见了？碧水金睛兽是老大王的心爱坐骑，如同手足弟兄，怎会不见了？
Okay, I think he's cycling now. So let's carry on. So, another boss down. I think that was the Crimson Silver cart, it said. Let's see what we got next. Oh, I would like a checkpoint, guys. It's been quite a while, and this is getting to be an increasingly long walk of shame. It's making that noise. Oh, there's something there. Oh, it's one of the exploding ones. What's on the wall? Either gilding or some kind of painting. What's that? Oh, another one. Let's just be careful not to fall around here. I think they swipe around when they die. Okay, carrying on up the volcano. That just looks kind of dead-endy over there. We'll come back and check shortly. Let's just see what's up here. Ah, checkpoint. Thank goodness we went this way first. Is there anything around that's about to attack me when I lunge for it? No. Right. Thank goodness it doesn't matter if I fall anymore, because we don't have the walk of shame. So Eustace Map says that there is another one of the mushroom enemy bosses around here. I wonder if those are it. Let's try. So this is like the fungi woman and the old ginseng guy again, I think. That one in the middle looks bigger. Yep, boss. Burn on it. Nearly. Got him. Okay, that was the 9-cat Lingzi boss, I think. They're saying the next part of this area isn't fun. Oh no! I am disheartened to hear that, Daly. Oh, meditate. Let's do that as well. Okay, I think that's finally enough sparks to re-upgrade all of my beloved Immobilate. Or Immobilize? Immobilize is the word I'm looking for, isn't it? Immobilate is not a word. But there we are. That should be enough now. So I've got all my points back into precious, precious Immobilize, the best spell in the game. Yeah, we unlocked Horsey as well, didn't we? Poor old Horsey. Anyhow. So, let us go back to the checkpoint and then we'll see why Daly doesn't think this area is fun. So this is Ashen Pass 3. And Useless Map says there are no other bosses before the next checkpoint. So at least we don't have to worry about missing anyone. What is that noise? Oh shit! Is that the Bulgwai? So that's the Bull King up there. Look at that! What if there's a way we can actually talk to him? Anyway. Oh fuck, don't like the look at that. Fuck it! What the hell was that? Is it coming back the other way? Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Okay, understand, Daly. Totally got it now. Oh, Immobilize works on it, that's good to know. Are we trying to get past it, do we think? Let's find out. Off we go! Help! It's broken free already! See if we can get past it. It does seem to stop on this corner, but it doesn't mean it always will. So let's get round this corner. Nope. I had a feeling. How's Immobilize doing? You know, there is a green circle drawn on useless map that just says arsehole. I think I found arsehole. Oh, not quite, but... Let's try immobilizing him, and then we'll see. It looks like there might be a small cutaway we can get down. Actually, let's just do it. Oh, I got snagged on the rock. Oh no! I might be in trouble! Oh, fuck. Just. I'm getting closer to the final boss. Yeah, I know there's a divergent coming up, and we definitely don't want the final boss yet. We'll just have to make sure we kind of run past him, I guess, and get to the other bosses. Just make sure I don't go into the final boss too early. Should we assume that's a safe nuke? That thing's terrifying. Right, let's try and at least get past this. Maybe over there, if we can. Because that looks fairly safe, apart from the fact there's a Totoro in it. Oh, I don't have immobilized, do I? I just used it on the rock. No, not in front of the rock! Let's see if we can pick up that. Oh, some ascension powder. Okay, I can't really see what the route looks like over there. Oh, it looks like we can get down that side. I'm not sure where we're going next, though. Maybe onto this little ledge will do it. Well, at least it ran over that thing for me. Where the hell's it gone this time? Come on, run for it. Oh, fuck! Oh, we came so far as well. We were being so careful. I couldn't see where we could actually go in there. There must be a little nuke. Okay, let's try him again. So the first nuke was over by this kind of rock Y over here. Okay, it is instant death if that thing hits me. Let's wait till it's just gone past. Next one will be over there where that thing is. Oh fuck, I got myself a bit cornered. Am I on fire? I can't tell. No, I don't think I am. Right. that one was safe if I remember right. Let's get past him. I think we went into that oh, Totoro's still there. Oh, for fuck's sake, why are you still alive? Fighting it in a shoebox. I think actually I can get around that corner a bit more. This is a bit better. He'll follow me. Oh fuck. I just made a huge mistake there. I think I can protect myself with a summon. Will that work? Yeah, you could help, Wukong. This is where I got a bit stuck last time. Let's watch where it goes, see if there's a safe corner up there. There might be one, I think. Yeah, I think there's one just before it goes around the corner. After that, though, I'm not sure. Yeah, there was, where that snake thing is. It might be safe just on that other ridge there. Then I can at least get a better view around the corner. Oh no, that's fake! Fake ridge! Lying game! Right, anyway. Problem is we can't see around that corner to know exactly what's there. Give it a go. Into the flames, maybe? I mean, it worked. Maybe not the best idea, but... About over there where that fire... No! Oh, you fucker! You what the fuck? Yeah, that corner was the safe alcove, but it blocked my way. Oh my god! Maybe Cloud Step would have got me through that. If I put on the fire cloak, I could hug that fire without it killing me as well. Again! Health doesn't matter so much because that thing will kill me instantly if it hits me anyway. So we go back the other way. That was the wrong button. I was saving that for Totoro as well. Oh well. Down. I can't remember where the next hidey hole is, but I think it's just past that big rock. Yeah, it is. Let's go. Totoro. There's Totoro. Got him. Yeah. Okay, now we just keep an eye on the rock. So it's that corner just past it that we're heading for. Beyond it we could get into as well if I remember correctly. Like up there. It will take that out for me and then we could hug the fire we kind of figured out. Still make that work for me. The problem is I can't really see when I'm doing it. Fuck, that was lucky. Ah, it killed it. Right. What's next? I think there's a red thing up there. Is it clicking that wall? I can't tell. Yeah, the wall over there might be safe. Come on, move faster. I do like it when it kills the enemies for me. I wonder how much more there is to go. I hate this so much. I'm debating trying to do it in a... Okay. Is there something behind that? Can't tell if that's just scenery. Alright. I'm debating doing it in summon form just to see if that makes me safe. Time a bit, we will see. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Bad time, bad time!
好哥哥，快来，快来！我在这里。扇子我找着了，你看。母亲大抵是左右为难，才逆了行踪，却把扇子留了下来。只是这大铁球滚来滚去，不见消停。幸好后哥哥及时赶到，你且助我引开它，我好举扇灭火。
小狐狸。 这当真是芭蕉扇？
放心放心，母亲曾教过我使用口诀，一扇下去便知真假。
那老牛哼哼的十分虚切，顾着只剩半口气了。老朱姑且信你一次，尽点力气挡住那铁球，你趁机使出扇子。
猪八戒皮糙肉厚，死不掉的。猴哥哥，先随我一起去救夫妻要紧。
Phew, well, at least it feels like we've dealt with the horrible ball bearing. Oh my god, yeah, I see why that thing's called Arsehole on my map. That's going to be its name henceforth, I think. Let's just get those souls up there. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anywhere else to go but down here. Let's follow the fox. The Bull King is rather magnificent, even if he is dying. Imagine him at his prime. Oh good, we're heading to a checkpoint. So I guess this is where we're about to get our divergence of not running into the final boss arena. Because it looks like on Useless Map that the final boss is actually about halfway through this zone. So there's a whole bunch of other stuff we can go and see past them. Because of course we haven't even unlocked the final area yet. But let's go and try and figure it out. If we accidentally blunder into the final boss arena, I'll just let him kill me and back out. Okay, this all seems linear for now. Let's check our map. Daily's saying the secret area is behind a firewall. Okay.
父亲，父亲，天命人我带来了。趁着哥哥不在，父亲可把那东西交还于他。此物一旦物归原主，哥哥自然死心，火焰山的结束也便解了。
好个破猢狲，怎么作死都死不干净啊！可惜来的不是时候。
父亲糊涂了吗？小女把天命人带来救你了。
是糊涂了，可眼没糊涂。你不是我女儿。
父亲此话从何说起？萍萍吃尽千辛万苦，寻了人灭了火，不就是为了回到父亲这里？
早知把眼也戳瞎好了，免得见你作怪。
莫急呀，老畜生，一会儿就废了。
枉我卖弄这般手段，没意思，真没意思。不如都杀了利索。我打扮做那小妖精，自问一般无二。你是怎么看穿的？
他不像你，面上敬我，心里一点儿不惧。
啊，原来如此。少不得要再把那小贱人抓回来，好好耍子一番。不过，眼下先把你们两个好兄弟烧成灰葬在一起，闲情雅致，时候多的是。
Okay, I think that's the last boss, so we're gonna have to just now let him kill me, so we can back up and look at the rest of the areas. Is he actually gonna fight me? Yes, he is. So if I just stand here, like a lemon, and there we go. Right, let's go back and try and find these other bosses then. So I don't want to finish the chapter prematurely. At least we know where his arena is now as well. So we approach that only when we want to fight the last boss of the chapter. Because there are many, many more bosses to go before that. We haven't even found all the carts yet. Okay, so from the falling furnace crater, I need to be heading down somewhere called the Cooling Slope. So maybe now she removed, or he removed, all the fire. I can get to somewhere else further down. Let's go find out. Nope, can't get onto that. Or that. What does my map look like further down the slope? I mean, there is a way off about there. That could be what we're looking for, I think. So let's backtrack all the way to that. If I can find me way. Behind me. Gosh, this is going to be a long walk. Right. Do-do-do. Didn't feel like this far. It was this far when we were walking away from the ball. How are we doing? Nearly there. So this, I think, is our potential turn-off. Oh, God. Nope, that was not the right way. That's taking me back to Totoro again. Sorry! I've already beaten you about 5 times. You were not the princess I was looking for. Must be this one then. Yeah, this looks new. Let's go. Okay. There's a rock boss in your immediate future kind of shape there on the horizon. See the rocks? Oh, another vanguard! Okay. I was not prepared. Oh fuck, there's a load of the littlies too. That's bad. Alright, I think I got Book out. That again. It's chaos. It's starting to annoy me. Fuck. Didn't do that right. Almost got his little friend though. Oh fuck it, come on, I want that little one. Right, got the little one, now we can focus on the big one. I don't think Red Tide will do much damage to him because he's already fire, but we might see what we can do. Make him fall over at least. Oh gosh. He's a lot more aggressive than the Stone Vanguard was, isn't he? There we go. Flint Vanguard, I think? Either way, he's down. Oh, that was my second of those 3 fire crystals as well. Nice, nice. Okay, and we got his spirit. So, I've completely lost my bearings. Were we heading up or down? Can anyone actually remember? I think we're heading down. So let's continue down the mountain. I think there's actually another boss really close to here. Not sure if we should try for it now, though, because we've got no mana. I think try and get the next checkpoint and then backtrack up to the boss. I've got a feeling she's also on the slope, at least based on prep map. And in case you haven't seen my map, I really should share it with you guys. It's I got it from Rock Paper Shotgun. Basically it's a flow chart that tells me the name of every checkpoint and where the bosses are in between them. So I'm just using it to kind of see, like, if I get to a checkpoint and I haven't found the boss, I know to backtrack, basically. I just didn't want a map that spoiled too much. But I also didn't want to miss any bosses, so... vicious cycle, I guess. Ooh, loads of the little flamelings around here, aren't there? Still the cutest name for a creepy enemy. So I think that's where I can summon the next boss. It said there was a fiery patch on the ground, and I use those flame ores I've been picking up to do it. But we will, as I said, let's just try and remember where that is. So I think it's this kind of corner. We'll get to the next checkpoint and we'll backtrack, just because we don't have a checkpoint near here. And that'll make life a bit easier. Oh, wow. Fire dates on the way past. What the hell is... oh god, it's one of those. This is a fire type, so this is very good against them. Oh, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Right, got him. Let's go back and get that treasure chest. Die, then we don't have to bother him again. Right. Chest. Can't complain about that. Okay, there's another one of the large stones coming up. Oh, and a checkpoint right behind him. That's good. What a sod. Quite got him. I didn't. Okay, and then we're just going to have to backtrack and find that last boss. There we go. So at least I can do this with all my mana now. Just got to be a tad careful with enemies. I just saw that big rock enemy phase out. Yeah, there he is again. The big ones are kind of irritating, so come on. I don't want to fight the big thing with wings again. We'll try and sneak past him a bit. If we stay over here, he might not trigger. Let's get... Whoa. Her first. And then the leggy one. There we go. Just want to make sure I'm not going to kite anything else into this enemy. I think she's over there. I think this is it. Let's just make sure we've got enough ore for it, I guess. I'm just going to loop the arena as well, just to make sure no more enemies are going to pop up. Yep, I think we're good. Oh, there's one over there now that's just seen me. Let's just run around the corner and get him. Ah, here they all are. I knew there was some around here. Just anything that might be able to reach into the arena. There we go. Now let's go to her. So, let us... Oh, little ones. Hello. What's the other one? There it is. Fuck! Heal! Try and de-burn! That wasn't the right one, but it'll do the job. I didn't... Fuck, that's completely the wrong button. The burning ones, body cooling. There it is. Just screamed and knocked me out of it. I think I got it, but I got burned in the process. Almost got all the littlies out of the way at least. Where's she gone this time? She's knocked me out of the mobilized. What a witch. Okay, not a fan. Maybe I like her better than when the world stops being on fire! Got her! Whew. Okay, Mother of Flamelings. Thankfully defeated. And that, I think, was my last Samedi crystal as well. And I got her spirit, which also made me on fire. Well, at least we've mostly cleared the way back to the checkpoint. Let's get back up there. Oh yeah, let's just not aggro him. Sorry if you can hear fireworks in the background. Last couple of nights my neighbours have just been letting off fireworks for some reason. So through my headphones it sounds a bit like playing this game in a war zone, but I'm not sure what the fireworks are in aid of, but good for them, I guess. Alright, craft weapons. So what was the one I could do fire with? It might be that one. The Staff of Blazing Karma, charged heavy attacks, blah 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 blah, bursting lava effect. Yeah, that was the one. What am I doing for money? But I could buy the long staff for now as well, which I think is even better. Let's see the damage. 100 for that. Plus nearly everything in this area is fire type, so the long staff could do me better for now because it won't be. See, that one's better for pillar stance. But for now, I think we will go with that. It still does more damage. We'll give it a go anyway. I can always go back to my chitin stuff if it doesn't work for me. So, the cooling slope. What's that? We're kind of coming back round to Ashen Path from a different angle by the look of things. So we can go up that way towards the end of Ashen Path, though we have technically been there before, so I'm guessing we're meant to be heading down towards that weird building-ish thing? Let's go find out. What's that over there first? Is that a meditation spot? Oh no, mushrooms. Okay, I think we found the last of the carts. Oh fuck. And it knocked me out of fucking many. And immediately set my head on fire. Okay, I hate it already. Okay, it's pretty terrible. Just remember we have that as well. Right. bad time. My cloak wore off just as that hit. Right. Whoa, okay, that was awful. Kind of awful. Yep, straight into the fire as usual. Almost. Oh, fuck. See if this does it. Yeah. Okay, where's my little friend gone? I kind of put him down the side somewhere before the fight started. Is that him over there?
侍奉他，我心甘情愿。唯独辜负了大哥，他交给我的差事办砸了。为了那孽畜，老大王定是做了什么蠢事。这个秘密恐怕都在那扇门后面。那小小鬼车不在话下，老子是故意让他记仇。你是个顶好的猴头，但千万不要舍本逐末。
Well, that was as depressing as usual. Before I touch that door, though, I am going to go back to the checkpoint, because I'm getting wise to this chapter, and its ability to stick two bosses immediately behind each other. The checkpoint was just up this hill. I am going to tag it, and then we're going to open the door. So there we go. Checkpoint tagged. All my many healing items back. Back down the hill we go. Oh, they're alive again, but we'll run past them. Farewell. So, big ominous door, I guess. Okay. And in. How's my map looking? Let's see what we got. Don't trust. I've spotted a frog. Okay, new frog boss. So this is bound to be a fire type frog. Let's go. Knock me out of pocket many! Fuck! Let's go on the coat. I think I've still got the fire summon on. Oh no. Now we'll use him if we need a breather, but he's not the best thing for this. Yeah, I just realised I was standing behind a frog. That wasn't smart, was it? Frogs are always harder than you think they would be, given there's so many of them. Almost, though. Getting a bit greedy, and the world's on fire. Let's try that. Got him. Oh, I didn't see what the name of that one was, but what's that, the 5th frog? Guess one more frog to go. Right, anyway, back to actually doing what we're meant to be doing. And carrying on into this place. Okay, we're in Bajie Cave. This is the secret area, I think. Let's have a look round. Hello. So the secret areas have always varied in size. Some have been massive and some have been very small. I don't know what this one is, but if we find a checkpoint, we might want to be thinking about using it as we're getting towards the end of tonight's session. So, again, we've made quite a lot of headway this time, so I'm satisfied. Is that the way we just came down? Yes, I think it was. Yeah, that big pillar was there. Just got turned around a bit. Well, it's dark and ominously quiet. Oh, more of these guys. Hello! Do that, one of you. Treasure chest. Ooh, a new recipe for Septiny Heartfire pills. Okay. Okay, this is looking ominous. Oh, we got a checkpoint though. So as I said, we've definitely got some stories to read. Maybe this is a good time to stop. Well, not stop for the day because I'm going to read you a load of stories. But save our progress first. So let's just see what we've got. So that's the pill I just learned. That's the one I couldn't figure out how it worked because I tried using one of those pills in the boss fight against the 100-eyed Taoist and it didn't seem to do what I thought it did. So, never mind. So let's just quickly travel to the Ruya Scroll. Because I'll actually do my upkeep with you guys on the channel this time. Because as I said last time, I kind of signed out and realised we hadn't actually done all the fiddly upkeep either. So let's head back here and see if there are any more pills we can make, items we can give to the Chenlong, that kind of thing. I think we did get some seeds, some mushroom seeds from the mushroom boss. We might also be able to upgrade our armour or something from the Yin Tiger, which would be nice. Let's see what we got. So we'll start with Zoodog.
道祖慈悲，好汉福寿无量，夺天地之秀气，采日月之华精。
Okay, he's got something for me at least. Thanks, buddy. Let's make some celestial medicines. Yeah, we do have a few actually. What should we go with? Health, stamina. Stamina's always good. Let's get some stamina.
阴阳生五行，五行运虚之妙。
Yeah. That's the thing I tend to run out of at the moment. It's tempting just to get a bit more. Yeah, let's buy another one. Why not? There we go. Who needs health when you can dodge? So let's... I don't think I've got anything for Chen Monkey at the moment. No, nothing for Shen Monkey. Collect me crops. And give him the extra seeds. There we are, so we can start harvesting mushrooms for me. Yeah, I thought that's what it did daily, but it didn't seem to work for me unless I did it at the wrong time during the 100-eyed Taoist fight. It just didn't seem to have an effect. So let's see what's over there, because I'm not sure if I've ever looked in this corner. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much over here anyway. Anyway, let's see if I can upgrade the armour I'm wearing at least. Oh, he's got things in his store too. What you selling? He has iron sand, silk, yaguai core, stone spirits and yarn, but no golden yarn. And I can flog some stuff too. Because I'm carrying a ton of gold. There we go. Let's see if you can upgrade anything for me. So let's try my chest plate first. So I'm wearing the centipede one. No, that's the coiling yarn. The red centipede, that's what I'm wearing. Yes, we can upgrade it. I'm wearing the centipede hat. Can't upgrade that. I don't have enough celestial ribbons. What about the gloves? I do have enough to do the arm guards though, so we'll do them as well.
无懈可击。
Which will at least make me a bit tougher. So let's head back to the Bajie cave. And then we will tell some stories. Oh, the purge pit. That sounds delightful. I guess I should see if we've got any sparks to spend as well. I think I'm going to put some points into critical strike. Just because I've raised my attack and defense, but not my crit, which could be useful. There we go. Self-advance. Do I have any sparks? Yes, I've got 3 actually. So it is the foundation ones we want to look at. So it's these kind of ones. So what can she do? Bane's resistance, critical hit. What was that one? I just missed it. Maximum mana and stamina recovery rate. So I'm going to put some points into critical hit there. Oh, maybe that's why I'm feeling a bit slow. Didn't bother to buy back all my staminas. Right, I will do them as well. Maybe alternate between stamina and crit for a while. But anyway. Let's back up. So just quickly zipping through. Looks like I picked up some new curios. What do we have? When at full health, it increases attack. Yeah, I never stay at full health, wrong. Moderately increases burn resistance. Would have been somewhat useful if I'd known I'd picked that up. I wonder how long I've been holding on to that one. We'll bear that in mind if we have any more burny bosses. We got a couple of new chest plates too, I think. There was the yin-yang one, though I can't see it. Ah, the yin-yang. Taoist robe. Health is above half. You are in a yang state, which reduces damage. When you reduce, you shift to yin, which increases critical hit, but massively increases damage taken. Yeah, it's a gamble. That's interesting. I think I got the mushroom hat. That's magnificent. Slowly loses health, but massively increases health recovery when using a gourd. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be wearing that somehow. And we got some new spirits today. We got the mushroom guy. We got Flint Vanguard. We got Misty Cloud and Cloudy Mist that come as a package by the sound of it. And the Mother of Flamelings. Oh, and someone else. Charface down there. I think we got him last time actually, but I must just not have touched him. Oh, we got some new gourds too. The Immortal Blessing Gourd. Health recovery is hard, but attack is increased for a short duration after using. Yeah, that one actually might be fairly good. In the inventory. It's just the recipe I picked up and stuff, I think. Yep, so it's just the journal to read. Oh, info saying I picked up the flame orb from the rusty gold cart. At least I haven't been holding onto it for that long then. Would have really helped with Mother of Flames, but that was after that. There was something... Oh yeah, I was just going to cultivate the frog, because I haven't done it for a while. And I was told that great things happen if you max out the frog. So we are missing one tadpole, which will presumably be from our final frog. In Chapter 6. But anyway, let's read the stories now. I've fucked around with that menu long enough. And we will have some stories to tell. So, let's just get rid of the meditation spot first. Yeah. And go back to our portraits. So, as always, we start with the lesser Yaoguais and work our way up. It'll take me ages to scroll through all the lesser Yaoguais because there have been quite a lot of them now. That's the bugs, so we're still in Chapter 4 there. The Bull Stalwart. In remote corners, evil shows its face, yet good seeks the divine embrace. Evil's end is found in fire's relentless glow, while the good is shielded, be it high or low. In a village beneath Flaming Mountain, the impoverished residents subsisted solely on rice cakes and wore nothing but coarse linen clothes. To appease the Yaoguais in the mountain for rain, they had a grim custom, sending elders over 60 as offerings. Old Zhu, a Dao aspirant in his youth, only grew stronger with age, and his vitality hinted at a long life. Yet on his 60th birthday, in the midst of a lavish celebration, the villagers placed him on a ceremonial altar and carried him to a stone temple in the mountains to be sacrificed. Confined to this temple, old Zhu grew weak from hunger and thirst. At the brink of death, the temple doors swung open and two enormous figures entered. "Another one?" one of them said, and the other followed. "He's still breathing. Good. Let's check on him." He was then approached by two bullguides in armor, each wielding a pair of hammers. Frozen in fear, he remained voiceless. However, the guides, instead of harming him, handed him a sack of water and shared their dried food. They then instructed him, "Leave the temple and follow the path marked by bamboo stakes to find the main road. From there, west leads to the kingdom of sacrifice, east to the kingdom of women. Choose your way." Recovering his senses, old Zhu asked why they spared him. One of the guides replied, "You mortals underestimate us. If we were to feast on humans, we wouldn't choose the elderly. Our lady has often sent the old back, but everyone she sent back ended up murdered. Now we guide you old ones to seek life elsewhere. Eat quickly and be on your way." With that, the old bull guides left old Zhu alone and resumed their patrol, with their hammers swinging. The next is the sea raksha. I think they were the really big ones. "My land is harsh and my look is stern, yet at their scorn I never turn. True valour looks not on the skin. I should have known who is my kin." Lore tells of the great kingdom of Rashaka beyond the western sea, where the sea Rashakas call home. Renowned for their peculiar features, they differ starkly from those on land. One year, sea Yaoguais were reported troubling the temple by the sea. The princess of the kingdom was tasked with the expulsion of the Yaoguais. A devout practitioner of Buddhism with formidable powers, she dismissed her entourage and resolved to confront the Yaoguais alone. As she recited scriptures loudly in the temple at night, she saw several towering figures kneel at the door, grotesque in form, lumpy heads, twisted mouths, three-holed noses, and eyes upon their foreheads. Startled by their hideousness, the princess fell to the ground in fright. The figures too pointed at her face, screaming in terror, and hastily fled. Intrigued by their unexpected reaction, she called out to them. The fear that drove them to run away was quenched only after the princess resumed her chanting. They cautiously returned and conversed with her, after which she learnt that they were sea Rashakas seeking spiritual practice. The princess welcomed them in. To avoid alarming the people, she fashioned golden gem-studded masks for them. Soon the Rashaka king granted them massive shields and appointed them as royal guards of the princess. Hundreds of years later, after the kingdom of Rashaka fell, the sea Rashakas escorted the princess eastwards towards Flaming Mountain. Faced with hardships, they learnt to consume fire better to protect their princess, which turned their blue skin crimson. Now they reside in the river of lava, mastering the tides of the Flame Mountain. The princess, long past her prime, finds solace in their unwavering loyalty of her guards, who value her heart over her faded beauty. The Flame Rhino Master. Towering horn, a crown so rare, in simple guards, a presence fair. To the kind man it shows its thanks, wishing him joy in life's ranks. In the ancient kingdom of Dharavati, rhinoceroses were widely raised and adored. Once, during a rhino hunt, the king shot a pregnant female. As she lay dying, she birthed a calf. Amused, the king took the young rhino back to the royal gardens. Haunted by its mother's death, the rhino feared the palace folk. At the mere sight of them, it would flee in terror, prompting the courtiers to chase it for sport, whip in hand. It wasn't until its horn grew sharp enough that the rhino found its chance to avenge its mother. It gored a courtier during the chase. The king, enraged, called for a butcher to slay the beast, but the butcher, moved by pity, smeared dog blood on the rhino to feign its death and smuggled it out of the palace. Kept hidden amongst his own rhinos, he nurtured it with prized wheat, and it lived for years. One night, the butcher dreamt of the rhino speaking. "I was destined to transform my form and become a Yaoguai in this life, but your kindness calls for a reward, and I'm willing to sacrifice this future to repay you. Tomorrow is when your life will end, and all of my years left I will give you. My horn will be left on your table. When you pass, have your wife burn it. If it burns completely, you shall live again." The next day, the butcher found the horn, but no sign of the rhino. He told his wife what to do and soon breathed his last. Following his instructions, his wife burned the horn for 49 days and nights. Astonishingly, the butcher was resurrected, yet he was different. He had grown a long rhino horn, his skin had turned blue. Years later, still youthful after his wife passed, he became a disciple of Princess Rashaki and was revered as the Rhino Master. Bull Governor. The old bull's halberd tip gleams, karmic flames scorch his shoulders' seams, guiding souls through life's end, toils endlessly in the mortal land. In bygone days, a young boy hid in his neighbour's storeroom to play with fire. Accidentally, he ignited the items inside. Fearing punishment, he attempted to extinguish the flames himself, but they quickly grew out of control. The entire storeroom was consumed, and tragically the boy perished in the blaze. His death left behind a great calamity. The neighbours demanded compensation for the items lost from his parents, while his parents demanded compensation for their son's life. The arguments raged on, and even on the 7th day after the boy's death, the day that his soul should be fetched, no resolution was reached. With the ritual at the funeral disrupted and the bull head and horse face, the soul fetchers, refused to escort his soul. Seeing his subordinates' reluctance, the bull governor decided to escort the boy himself. As they approached the boy's home, they heard the sound of his parents quarrelling with the neighbours. Entering the courtyard, they saw the boy's parents accusing, "Our son died in your storeroom. Who knows if he stumbled on some illicit activity and was silenced?" The neighbours retorted, "Our storeroom held valuable items. Your son must have had thieving intentions causing the fire. You must compensate us." Their heated dispute eventually ended up in violence. The bull governor asked the boy, "Did you ever foresee this outcome?" The boy, filled with regret, wept bitterly. The bull governor, in his compassion, said, "Enough. Such chaos on a soul-fetching day is disrespectful." With that, flames erupted from his shoulders, and he struck an old tree in the courtyard with his halberd, setting it ablaze. The tree was charred black, and only then did the quarrelling crowd remember that it was soul-fetching day. In a panic, they fled the courtyard. Okay, today's chiefs. So let's skim through all the ones from last time. So we have Cloudy Mist and Misty Cloud. Let the strange be strange, the old be odd, followed by... let's try that again. Cloudy Mist, Misty Cloud. Let the strange be strange, the odd be odd, follow the boy master, let the mountains fall in chaos. Flaunt neither strength nor take pride, when disputes come near, cast them aside. Once upon a time, there were 3 Yaoguais who shared a single body. They aspired to earn the title of mountain deity, and thus, with their bribe paid, they targeted a blind mountain deity of Mount Hao to take his place. Although the mountain god was blind, his hearing was exceptionally sharp. He was highly skilled in the art of smoke and fire, able to release smoke to conceal his movements. Whenever the 3 Yaoguais came to provoke him, he would immediately vanish into hiding. One time, the 3 Yaoguais combined their powers to emit a sweeping flash of lightning, forcing the mountain deity out of hiding. The mountain deity cried out, waving his incense sticks wildly. The 3 Yaoguais, being clumsy, couldn't dodge and got hit. Seeing their clothes catch fire, the 3 Yaoguais forgot about the mountain deity and started blaming each other. As they quarrelled, a burst of laughter echoed from the cliff. A young boy with red skin and white hair sat there, watching them as if enjoying a show. Embarrassed and angry, the 3 Yaoguais of the mountain deity temporarily set aside their differences and attacked the young boy. The boy, finding it amusing, wielding a shark spear, sparred with them. Unexpectedly, the mountain deity's smoke perfectly concealed the clumsy body of the 3 Yaoguais, while the Yaoguai's lightning provided opportunities for the mountain deity to attack. Together, they managed to fight the young boy for several rounds. It wasn't until the boy used his Samedi fire that they fell to the ground, begging for mercy. Then Red Boy told them, "From now on, these 600 miles of mountain are mine. You will follow me and become my captain." From then on, the 3 Yaoguais were given the new name Cloudy Mist, and the blind mountain deity was named Misty Cloud. They continued to serve Red Boy as a team, but their deep-seated animosity remained unresolved, leading to frequent quarrels that persist to this day. The Flint Chief. Divine fire crafts a wondrous device. In depths of the flame pool it hides from eyes. I think we've read this one before. Hang on. Yeah, we did read that one last time. Skip to Flint Vanguard, then. Odd rocks with fiery streaks from a fiery river they rise, forged in the blazing inferno under scorching skies. With loyalty they shape rivers and move mountains high. Unmoved by the world's chaos, they stand firm and nigh. Bodhisattva Guanyin was sent to visit the new mountain Sumeru to discover important Buddhist matters with Bodhisattva Lingi. As Red Boy was always eager to serve Guanyin, he accompanied her on the journey. Upon arriving at New Mountain Sumeru, they learnt that Bodhisattva Lingi was still away on a trip to the Yellow Wind Ridge. Thus Guanyin turned towards Yellow Wind Ridge. Given the urgency of the matter, she instructed Red Boy to wait for her by a river valley. As Red Boy wandered alone by the river, he noticed a massive rockwai standing majestically at the water's edge like a giant guardhound. The rockwai diligently moved stones and piled dirt into foothills. Intrigued, Red Boy approached to get a closer look, and after careful contemplation, committed the sight to memory. Several years later, due to the Bull King's return to the Flaming Mountains, Guanyin suddenly summoned the Red Boy and instructed him to fulfill his duties to his family, allowing him to return to his homeland. As time passed, the travellers passing by the base of Flame Mountains saw a large flint rockwai as big as a house, standing prominently by the fiery river. It tirelessly moved stones and dirt, its diligent demeanour resembling that of a giant guardhound, leaving people in awe and wonder. The Mother of Flamelings. Springs birth rivers, trees root in the ground. Gold's elusive source is seldom found. Wealth like clouds can vanish a day, yet honour stands like mountains and will always stay. There was once a medicine gatherer named Chen Ming who gained fame for selling flame ores. One day a burly man dressed as an immortalist visited Chen Ming's herb shop. The immortalist produced a palm-sized piece of cinnabar the colour of gold. Intrigued, Chen Ming inquired, "What is this?" The immortalist replied, "This is gold flame ore, a treasure from inside the mother flameling. I have heard of your fame as a medicine gatherer and can offer a partnership." Chen Min asked, "What is the mother of flamelings?" And the immortalist answered, "It is 10 times larger than a typical flameling and could fetch a fortune in gold. The catch is the need for a substantial amount of flame ores as bait." Initially, Cheng Min declined because it cost him his precious flame ores, but the immortalist returned with a load of ores and beseeched him, "I have an urgent need for the gold flame ore. Find the mother of flamelings with these baits I've given you, and if you catch it, you shall receive the gold I promised." Chen Ming accepted such a lucrative offer in an instant, and the two set off the following day. During their journey, the immortalist realized that Chen Ming lacked any power and used mere street tricks to deceive the flame guys. However, as a true man who did not fuss over minor quibbles, he accepted Chen Ming's methods, and together they located the flameling lair. There, the immortalist lured out the enormous mother of flamelings using copious amounts of flame ores. Confronted by the mother, they were bombarded with fireballs and overwhelmed. Chen Ming had no power to resist and was nearly burnt to death. Yet faced with no escape, in a desperate act to save Chen Ming from the woe that he had led him into, the immortalist mounted his sword and flew directly at the mother. He slew her at the price of his own life. As the mother of flamelings lay dead, all the flamelings fell lifeless. Chen Ming harvested the gold flame ore from the mother and the flame ores from the flamelings, alongside the bait brought by the immortalist. He returned with a fortune and wrote books like Mountain Chronicles and Observations of Fire, boasting of his solo conquest of the mother of flamelings. If you wonder why Chen Ming turned to writing instead of continuing his life gathering flame ores, a line in the book hints at the answer. With the mother's demise, her children scattered, and no flamelings will appear here for 500 years. Okay, Bo Lang Lang, the frog. Radiant hues of crimson bright, majestic with its towering might, seeking a place of cool repose, releasing fire and neat trick shows. Here we must speak once more of the frog-seeking Taoist. Being carried back to the Temple of Yellow Flowers, Taoist was treated for his injuries. Without asking him a word, everyone assumed he had come to join them, as a disciple, so they took extra care of him. While at the temple, the Taoist observed the others practicing. Through self-studying, he managed to learn a few incantations, such as the Meteor Smash and Stallion Spring. Hundred-Eyed Taoist Master, hearing the Taoist tales of his travels, recognized his quick wit and boldness and decided to take him on as a disciple. Overwhelmed by the honour, the Taoist immediately knelt and acknowledged his master. That night, however, he quietly packed his belongings and left the temple, resuming his quest to find the world's rarest frogs. Next day, when the master was informed of his departure, he laughed and said, "He has small ambitions and is unrestrained by conventions. One of a kind indeed." The Taoist continued his journey and arrived at the Flaming Mountains. At the foot of the cooling slope, he encountered a large fiery red frog. They were about to engage in battle when a purple-skinned lion dog emerged from a cave behind the slope. This purple-skinned beast was extremely aggressive. Seeing the two of them lingering near its cave, it charged straight at them. The Taoist was initially intimidated by its presence, but the large frog kicked the beast away, saving his life. Angered by the frog's interference, the purple-skinned beast turned to attack it. The frog opened its mouth and with a gulp spewed a stream of fire, forcing the beast to retreat several steps. Seizing the chance, the Taoist used all of the techniques he had recently learned, Meteor Smash and Stallion Spring, against the beast. Seeing them join forces, the beast fled back to the cave. The Taoist pursued it into the cave, only to find the interior remarkably cool, a stark contrast to the scorching heat of Flame Mountains. Before long, the frog also hopped into the cave and hid in a shady corner. The Taoist realized that, although the frog could breathe fire, its nature made it fear the mountain's heat, and that cave was the cool place it sought to rest. Even this Yao Guai had a desire to live. With its surprising understanding, the Taoist felt a surge of compassion and abandoned any thoughts of killing it. He sheathed his sword and left the cave. Okay, let's move on to the kings. I think there was just one of those today. Yes there is, because that one's going to be, Yellow Boy, isn't... no, Yellow Boy, Red Boy. The yin-yang fish, however, does have an entry. Oh, the guy doesn't, though. Maybe he's going to be a character. So, the yin-yang fish. Black yin fish, white yang fish, stirring storms with sky-flipping swish, leaping, twirling, never at rest, boundless power in a bowl compressed. In the South Sea, there is a fish over 6 meters long. Its dorsal fin resembles a blade, and it can change colour at will, whether white or black. This fish can fly into the sky, creating massive winds and waves as tall as mountains. Each time the fish appears, the village suffers from a plague. Once a fisherman returning from his catch encountered an elderly man who could barely walk. Despite his frailty, the old man carried a heavy, tattered bundle filled with scrolls. Exhausted and without money to pay for a boat ride, he struggled along the riverbank. The kind-hearted fisherman, seeing the old man's plight, offered him a free ride across the river and even gave him 2 fresh fish for a meal. Grateful, the old man performed a divination on the spot and said, "In a few days, a young man wearing a bamboo hat and a white robe will pass by. Under no circumstances should you let him come to your village. On the day he arrives, do not conduct any business on the river, or you will lose your life." After delivering these cryptic words, the old man vanished from the boat, leaving the fisherman astonished and frightened. Yet he etched the old man's warning deep into his heart. A few days later, while fishing, he indeed saw a man on the riverbank who matched the old man's description exactly. The man, claiming to be weary from his travels, asked the fisherman if he could take him to the nearby fishing village to rest. The fisherman initially wanted to refuse, but then decided to take the man to a neighbouring village downstream instead. After dropping the man off, the fisherman docked his boat and did not return to the river. At that moment, the man pulled a black bowl from his sleeve and threw it into the river. As soon as the bowl hit the water, a massive, pitch-black fish emerged, and a fierce storm erupted, with waves surging sky-high. The fisherman fled without looking back. Sometimes later, he heard that a severe plague had struck the neighbouring village, killing many people. Initially, feeling a sense of relief, he soon learnt that refugees from the neighbouring village had brought the plague to his own village, and they were not spared. Okay, and the characters. So, who did we meet? The Keeper of the Flaming Mountain. The furnace crumbles, bricks fall, a day of disgrace. Lament did he, the beauty he could not embrace. All his talents wasted on the golden sun. Looking back, he's become the foolish one. The galaxy was clear and the sky was spotless. That night, a young Taoist boy sat by the furnace, fanning the fire. Feeling drowsy, he was about to sneak a nap, when suddenly he heard a soft laugh. Looking up, he saw his master standing at the door with a girl, watching him doze off. He quickly straightened his clothes and stood up to apologize. Contrary to his usual stern demeanor, the master did not scold him. Instead, he called the boy over and briefly introduced the newcomer, instructing them to guard the furnace together from now on. Finally, he said lightly, "She is your senior. You may call her Rishakshi." At first, the young Taoist boy was delighted to have a companion, but upon hearing that the newcomer was his senior, he felt displeased. As soon as the master left, he decided to make things difficult for her. Handing her the fan, he said, "The furnace is now your responsibility. It's only right that the older one does the work, isn't it, my senior?" The girl did not argue and simply smiled. "Indeed, my junior. You may go rest." The next day, when the master ascended the altar, the girl approached. The young Taoist boy thought she was going to complain, but instead she said, "Master, as a new disciple, it is only right that I fan the fire. However, the fan my junior gave me is a bit small and not very handy." The master glanced at the young Taoist boy and smiled. "If that's the case, I'll make a new one just for you. You may as well wield it as a nice vessel." The young Taoist boy had not expected his usually strict master to be so kind to the girl. Gradually, he began to see her in a new light. From then on, they practiced together. He discovered that the girl was adept in both Buddhist and Taoist teachings. No matter what scripture the master taught, she could always engage in discussion, whereas he often struggled to keep up in both speech and thought. Later, when the furnace was kicked over, he was severely punished by the master. While the other disciples looked on coldly, it was only the senior who volunteered to descend to the mortal realm to help him. In the mortal realm, he learnt that his senior had her own cave dwelling and a group of loyal followers. The master had even granted her the title of earthly immortal as compensation. Sometime later, the master arranged for her to marry a Yaoguai king in the mortal realm. Although he felt a bit melancholic, he understood that he was ultimately unworthy of her. No matter how many dirty tasks he had done for the master, in the master's eyes he would never be a match for her. Matiamba, that's our curiously sexy horse. In life, a brave heart met a noble lord. Loyal and true, bound by a warrior's accord. Grateful and steadfast, he sought to repay. Unyielding in courage, keeping danger at bay. Matiamba was originally named Ma'er. Flaming mountains were scorching hot all year round, not with a blade of grass growing around. Anyone attempting to cross the mountains, even if they had a head of iron and a body of steel, would melt into a puddle. Despite this, some merchants, driven by the lure of profit, attempted to cross the mountains to trade horses in the west. Yet, upon setting foot in the flaming mountains, they were beset by guais. None survived except for one horse, which had bolted and ran for 60 miles after sensing danger. Exhausted and thirsty, it collapsed at the gate of a cottage. An old man named Zhu, who lived alone in the cottage, took pity on the horse. He took it in and fed it and cared for it. Gradually, the horse regained its strength and grew robust. The horse was intelligent and always responded to the old man's kindness with grateful neighs. The old man, seemingly able to understand the horse, said, "I was the eldest in my family. If you wish to join me, you shall be called Ma-er as my second brother." The old man treated Ma-er with general affection, often going hungry himself to ensure that Ma-er was well fed. Ma-er took note of this and remembered it in his heart. The flaming mountains were in perpetual drought, and without the Plantain Fan there was no spring to sow and no autumn harvest. Moreover, Zhu was getting on in years. One day, as he was feeding Ma-er as usual, he suddenly collapsed by the stable. Seeing this, Ma-er hoisted the old man to his back and galloped towards the Plantain Cave on Emerald Mountain. He ran non-stop for over 770 miles, yet by the time they reached the Emerald Mountain, the old man had already passed away. Heartbroken, Ma-er refused to return to the cottage and began wandering the mountain. Seeing Ma-er's gentle nature, the Yaoguais in the mountain often bullied him. Ma-er endured their taunts and jests, never getting angry or speaking back. Homeless and unbannered, he lived this way for many days, his once robust body growing thin again. One day, as he was scavenging along the mountain path for scraps, discarded by the lesser Yaoguais, he saw an old bull sleeping by the roadside, with fire burning on its fur. Alarmed, Ma-er tried to wake the bull, but to no avail. With no other choice, he hoisted the old bull onto his back and ran towards the Plantain Cave. Along the way, somehow, Yaoguais, seeing Ma-er carrying a burning bull, were furious. They shouted and attacked, but Ma-er, ignoring them, charged ahead, sustaining many injuries. It was only when he finally reached the Plantain Cave that Ma-er realized that the burning bull was the Bull King, who had gotten drunk somewhere with friends and was now in a deep sleep. With a few calls from Rashaki, the Bull King was startled awake from his drunken stupor. Seeing the battered Ma-er, the Bull King laughed heartily. "You're one tough horse. From now on, join my banner and you shall be named Matiamba." Thus Ma-er became Matiamba. He trained and practiced martial arts under the Bull King, growing stronger and eventually becoming a great general under the Bull King's command. The Pale-Axe Stalwart. Axe in hand, the vanguard shows might, fearing neither toll nor plight. wishing for the mountains' peace, braving dangers till sun's last light. A bright afternoon, camp of season. Splendid! That's the morale I want to see, the Bull King exclaimed, seated in the main camp atop the cliff, observing the Bulgwise training below. Standing behind him, the Pale-Axe Stalwart reported, "My king, only such a powerful army is worthy of your majestic presence." The Bull King nodded approvingly, saying, "You've done well, my young captain." Looking at the Pale-Axe Stalwart, he said kindly, "You've been under my command for long, yet you've managed to train this mixed troop so well. It's beyond my expectations." The Pale-Axe Stalwart replied humbly, "When I first arrived and saw how well regulated the king's domain was, I was equally surprised." Realizing he might have misspoken, he quickly apologized. "I meant to say..." The Bull King laughed heartily. "Oh, no worries. A well-regulated domain is all thanks to the lady of the house. Her strict rules keep these boneheads in line." The Pale-Axe Stalwart also laughed. "Indeed, I was initially taken aback by her strict rules." Seeing his straightforwardness, the Bull King praised. "You've done well in managing the troops. I'll promote you to my vanguard." The Pale-Axe Stalwart quickly knelt. "Oh, thank you, my king, for the promotion. I will serve you with utmost loyalty." Just then a voice called out, "Father, why have you summoned me?" The Pale-Axe Stalwart looked up to see a red-skinned youth approaching from behind. "I called you to observe how to muster and command the troops. This is my newly appointed vanguard. Come and meet him." The youth patted the Pale-Axe Stalwart on the shoulder and smiled. "Ah, very good. If my father trusts you, you must be capable. When I become king, you shall be my general." The Bull King clapped his hands and laughed. "Oh, such ambition! The future of this domain will depend on you." The youth pondered for a moment and said, "Father, why not entrust that item to me as well?" The king's face darkened. He didn't respond. "Father, you trust me with the domain," the youth continued, "so why not with a mere object? Since you obtained it, you've grown more haggard. Mother is very worried." The Bull King waved his hand dismissively. "Do not mention this again." The youth, though puzzled, did not wish to defy his father and left reluctantly. I think that's everyone for now. So, let's back out again and make sure I've rested for next time. Or I could just smash my staff into a wall, that works too. Laura says, "Thanks for story time, enjoy my weird cake." I will, I'll take a picture of her in a minute so you can see how beautiful it is. But anyway, that's it for today. So thanks for bearing with me as always. I'm Kim, or Adverse Camper 42, and this is Black Myth Wukong on PlayStation 5. This is my main stream. It's live Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 PM GMT and Saturdays at 5 PM GMT. I do sometimes play some other games on the side, just as and when I have a couple of free hours. At the moment, it's Kingdom Hearts Re: Chain of Memories on PlayStation 4, and on a Sunday morning we're playing The Wolf Among Us on Steam. And I did say this Sunday, if I have time, and if The Wolf Among Us doesn't run too late, I might give a go on Iron Lung as well on Steam, just to be topical since the movie's out at the moment. I have an Adverse Camper 42 Blue Sky account, I should say, where you can catch me between streams if you want to check it out, offer advice, let me know what you want to see next, that sort of thing. I also have an Adverse Camper 42 YouTube channel where old episodes are put up usually within a day of airing here. In case you want to catch up on Black Myth Wukong so far, or any of the previous games I've played, my taste of Errands is a lot on there right now, which includes Silent Hill 2, both versions, Silent Hill F, Black Myth Wukong is the game we're playing at the moment, I don't know why I said that, Bloodborne, Disco Elysium, Dredge, Cyberpunk 2077, Tales from the Borderlands, Night in the Woods, One Piece Odyssey, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, and Hacker's Memory, Danganronpa 1 and 2. Please do check them out if you're interested. I'm also one half of Things Are Getting Strange, a Twin Peaks Rewatch podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes go up on a Thursday at 8 PM GMT. There's currently 5 episodes up there for you to see, as well as our previous seasons in which we rewatched and reviewed all of the X-Files and Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Please do check that out if you're interested, and if you can afford to do so, consider supporting our Patreon. It helps keep the lights on and gives you access to things you can't get anywhere else, which includes a full Let's Play of the 1998 X-Files FMV game for the original PlayStation. Anyhow, that's it for today. Again, thanks for bearing with me. I might be on a bit later to play some more Kingdom Hearts Re: Chain of Memories, and tomorrow morning, of course, for the Chapter 4, I think it is, of The Wolf Among Us. But if you're just here for Black Myth Wukong, hopefully I'll see you Monday, 8 PM GMT. Take care, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye now.